decide who finishes second and who finishes third in this pool, which Meppelink and Van Ursel have dominated, partly thanks to the withdrawal of the Guatemalans. Partly, of course, as well, because Meppelink and Van Ursel beat both of these two teams. Great rally to start. Humana Paredes couldn't quite keep the ball in play as it drifted over Piška's head. It's 1-0 to the Kazakhstanis. Service from Meshkova. Piška to serve, right-handed. Humana Paredes up off the defences of Simbalova, and it's 2-1 to the Canadians. And that was well worked between the two of them. And Piška will continue. Just out from her. 22 years of age, first time in The Hague, the first time at the World Championships. Inexperienced sneaking in, Simbalova to serve for the Kazakh team. Piška up off Meshkova. 3-2 the score. This could go all the way. Of course, the top 8 third-place teams, depending on points and other ratios, could go through to the next round. But a win here for either team will guarantee them a place in the next round, and that is important. They'll want to be one of the automatic places continuing here in the Netherlands 2015. Four-3 to the Canadians. The error on the serve from Meshkova. Piška serves once more. Meshkova receives. She'll come through to spike. Piška got up high, but it went over the top of her. She was floating at the net. Piška drills the ball into Simbalova, who responds with the spike. Humana Paredes can dig high to get Piška back into the game. Into the net it goes for the Kazakh pairing. And the Canadians get themselves the point. 5-4 the score. Meshkova couldn't quite keep the ball alive. Piška up high, great blocking. Brilliant blocking from Taylor Piška. Winnipeg native. Really utilising all her height. She gives away height against Meshkova. Meshkova standing at 6'2". Taylor Piška just 6 foot. That time Meshkova was more intelligent at the net. Mistake from Piška. Humana Paredes does well athletically. Just out from Piška, who thought it was in. She thinks about going over and asking the referee, but decides against it. 6-6 the score. Oh, not far away at all. Meshkova 27 years of age, serves once more. 12 years on the tour. She loses the serve straight away. Taylor Piszka again winning this battle at the net between herself and Mashkova. Clipping the net from Piszka's serve. Mashkova, no match that time from Taylor Piszka. Change of court once more, 7 points apiece. Cymbalova waits to serve the jump serve down to the left of the Canadian court where Piszka was waiting. Mashkova at the net, but she can't get the block back over on the Canadian side. Taylor Piszka is doing well in this tough battle against the older and taller Mashkova. Serve from the heavily strapped Humana Paredes. That left ankle must be a worry at 22, having what seems to be quite a serious ankle strapping. Cymbalova getting the point on that occasion. Mashkova serves. Piszka jumping through. Mashkova backs off and can't quite get her hands right. Out of play it goes off Cymbalova. 9-8 the score now. This really is a great match at the moment, shaping to be potentially one of the closest of the day here in The Hague. Mashkova slightly making Cymbalova step back. Piszka just drops the dig over the net. Mashkova well played. Humana Paredes kept alive by the Canadians, but then into the net from Humana Paredes. She was unlucky there because she wasn't offered much by her partner in the end, as the Canadian young team did all they could to keep the ball alive. Great athleticism from both, but not quite enough. Piszka, Mashkova digs. Cymbalova into the space left by Piszka at the net. 10-9, the Kazakh team go into a 1-point lead. Piszka jumps, well saved by Cymbalova. Cross court once more. Mashkova looks at Cymbalova and almost says, "Where were you?" She was covering right behind the #1 for the Kazakh pairing, and it's 10 points apiece now. And this really is turning into a ding-dong battle. Just in, that was just on the line. Nothing in it at all. What a call from the line judge. Oh. Wow. What a beautiful scene it is in The Hague. Couldn't be more in the centre of town on the Hofeifer Pond. Right next to the government buildings, behind the commentary box there, mine on the right-hand side. I'll give you a little wave. Mashkova and Cymbalova, the 27-year-old pairing, really in a match here. They played together in the last 3 of the last 4 years in The Hague. 2011 they finished 41st, 2013 33rd, 2014 25th together. World Championships back in 2013 they were 17th. Two teams return to the court, 11-10 the score. Canadians have the slightest of advantages. Mashkova. Simbalova has to do some footwork to get back. Humana Paredes keeps it alive, but it's way too far away from Taylor Piszka to cause any threat to the Kazakhs. Jamal Bughal and Bas van der Meijden, the two referees for this one. Bughal from Algeria, born in Mansoura, and Bas is from Eindhoven. .12-11. Don't forget to get in touch on social media with us here. Hashtag FIVB World Champs. Just inside the back line from Simbalova this time. Bring it back to 12 points apiece. Let us know who you think's going to win this one. Who's going to grab second place in this pool? It's Pool A, of course. Just in from Piszka, sending Simbalova crashing to the sand. A frustrating manner for her. Navarra Felipe and Vita Felipe of Brazil are currently behind to Marco and Garcia of Spain. He lost 13-21 in the first set. Hendrick and Sweat of the USA have lost to the Russian pairing. 16-21, that's Ukalova and Belova. Wang and Yu are 23-21, 19-15 up against Galay and Klug of Argentina. Those are your latest scores across the competition so far, as Piszka gives away a point to the Kazakh pair. 14-13, the team in yellow lead. Piszka almost punching the spike at Mashkova, who responds with a point for the team in yellow. 15-13, and unusual in this one to have a 2-point margin. Not quite maximum air from Mashkova, but enough to beat Taylor Piszka on that occasion. We changed court. Timeout called. Well, the Kazakh pairing will be delighted to have their noses just in front in the first. Finished third in the AVC Championships in China in 2013. Joined together as a pair in 2009. Lots of experience together, these two. Finished fifth at the Pattaya Challenger event. Trying to work out the best strategy. Can Humana Paredes and Taylor Piszka battle back in this first set? They're 2 points behind, it's not much. It's been neck and neck the whole way in the first. Piszka down low with the dig. Humana Paredes jumps into her dig, and Piszka just on the line to make it 14-15. Still back the serve for Taylor Piszka. That is the centre court here in The Hague. Out it goes. And Piszka misjudging the serve. Simbalova. Humana Paredes digs. Piszka high off Simbalova, out of play it goes. 16-15, and they're keeping in touch here, the Canadians. Humana Paredes serves. Simbalova down low. Pishka up at the net, but it wasn't good enough, and Cymbalova was aware of exactly where she was and what she needed to do to just manoeuvre the ball past the tall Canadian. Cymbalova stands at 5-11. Mashkova serves. 15-17. Pishka and Mashkova. That time Pishka wins the battle at the net and makes it 16-17. Pishka, dying serve on Mashkova. Mashkova up high to Humana Paredes. Well, you could say she could have done better, but I beg to differ there. It was a brutal spike from Mashkova. Cutting down to the left-hand side as Humana Paredes fell to the turf. Dig from Humana Paredes. Block from Cymbalova. Up it goes from Mashkova. Oh, Humana Paredes nearly there. But it's 19-16 now. And this one just slipping away from the Canadians as they change court once more. What a season it's been for Canadian women's beach volleyball. Started off so well by Broder and Valjas, winning the Fuzhou Open. (19-17). Slip from the Kazakh pairing. Cymbalova and Mashkova have to defend a 2-point lead here. Humana Paredes with the strapping on her right shoulder, strapping on her left ankle. Mashkova, out it goes. Was there a touch off Pishka? No, there wasn't. 18-19. Well, Pishka jumped to the left-hand side, left the sideline wide open, and Mashkova couldn't make the most of it. That's high. This will bring Pishka into it. The whistle goes, and Taylor Pishka gets the call as well. 19 points apiece. Timeout called by the Kazakh pair. With the score 19 apiece, and the young Canadians have battled their way back here to give themselves the opportunity of closing out the first set. Mashkova goes clattering into the net. And it's a picture of calm on the Canadian bench. Cymbalova and Mashkova having words. The 24 seeds against the 25th seeds. We're looking at the 25th seeded team here. Vastly experienced seed. They've been around longer than the young Canadians. Finished 33rd at Stavanger in their last event. It's just before 4 p.m. local time. Will this set finish off simply? The Brazilians are fighting back, Alvaro and Vitor Felipe. Mashkova, Pishka just amends her hands, spikes. Mashkova will dig. That comes off Pishka and out of play for a Kazakh point. Well, good battling performance there from Cymbalova. Sent Pishka backpedaling. She got the touch to take it over Humana Paredes, not meaning to. Humana Paredes, Pishka over the top, wide open. Cymbalova in the backcourt, couldn't get there. 20 points apiece. Who will break first here? Who will cave? Cymbalova digs. Mashkova, Pishka at the net with her. Humana Paredes does magnificently and gets back up. Can she get the ball down? Yes, she can. What a point that is from the Canadians. The young Canadian pairing at are doing magnificently here. And they know they can finish this. They've got the Kazakh pairing on the ropes in the first set, having fought back from being a couple of points behind, and they were behind in that point as well, and they knew it. Taylor Piszka, can she finish off this first set? It's 21-20. She serves long. 21 points apiece. Cymbalova with pressure on will go to the line. Irina Cymbalova, 27 years of age, 5'11". She has 46 tour events coming into this year with Mashkova. Over 50 tour events personally. But Piszka once more at the net outdoes Mashkova. And you have to wonder about Tatiana Mashkova at the moment. She can be absolutely magnificent and then fairly average from point to point. Piszka once more performing brilliantly. Mashkova, Piszka backs off, tries to reverse her hands to keep the ball alive, can't quite do so. 22 apiece. Up off Piszka. Umanaprides backpedals and keeps the ball in play. Mashkova will go to the spike. 23-22, it came off Piszka and out of play it goes. Set point for the Kazakhs. And there it is. And it was a brutal way to finish it, confusing the two Canadians. 24-22. You have to feel for the Canadian pair there. They had their chances to win it. They didn't win the set. They go 1-love down. And at the moment, it's the Kazakhs who are in the box seat for the automatic place in the next round. There's the statistics. 21 serves to 24, 34 attacks to 39. The Canadians higher on the attacks, but errors 21 for Canada. Here are the highlights. Well, the two teams slowly making their way back to the court for the second set. More of a spring in the step of the Kazakh team. And it must be really heart-wrenching for the Canadian pair to go down in such a manner. Alvaro Fio and Vitor Felipe have fought back in their match. It's the only other match going on here at the Netherlands 2015 at the moment. 13-21 they lost in the first 17 minutes the first set. Fought back to win 21-16 in the second. This going all the way, 24-22. 1-love to the Canadians in the second early doors. Mashkova, Umanaprides keeps it alive. Piszka has to almost dive through her partner to try and keep the ball in the air. Can't do so. 1-1 the score. Cymbalova serves straight into the net. Taylor Piszka waits to serve at 2-1 to the Canadian team. They're 1 set to love down. She'll celebrate it. It was rather fortunate, hitting the net and dolloping over onto the sand. Pishka to serve once more. Mashkova, Cymbalova, Mashkova with Pishka jumping up, and the chance here for the Canadians, and they get the point as well. Mashkova is going to ask the question to the referees, but they ignore her, and the point goes the Canadians' way, and suddenly it's 4-1. And that was a great battling point from the Canadian pairing. Mashkova is absolutely fuming here. You can see both Kazakh players straight away looked at the referee. Cymbalova, Mashkova, Humana superbly, but Pishka was never going to get there in a month of Sundays. Pishka with the dig, comes back, Mashkova backing off, and she spotted the error in the Kazakh defences. Cymbalova hadn't come forward, Mashkova was backing off. 5-2, the Canadians lead in the second. Mona Paredes from Toronto. Oh, Mashkova, it's all going wrong now. Just fell apart in the dig. Was it that she thought Cymbalova was going to get there? You can't understand how, because it was straight to her. Just confusion between the two. Cymbalova lifts the ball. Mashkova into the block of Pishka, and the Canadians are inspired currently. She made her FIVB debut in 2012 at the Junior World Championships in Halifax, finishing 5th. Are they on their way to bouncing back in this one and trying to grab second spot here at the World Championships in 2015 in the Netherlands? Cymbalova off Pishka that time for the third point for Kazakhstan, who lead the way in sets 1-0. They won 24-22 in the first. Mana Paredes digs for Pishka. Brilliant stuff from her once more. Humana Paredes gets the point as well. Well, that was all her own doing. She worked really hard during that point to keep the play alive for the Canadians, and as soon as Mashkova made one error, and it was here, she didn't put the ball away, Humana Paredes took her chance. Mashkova, Cymbalova, up goes Pishka. Mashkova with the spike off Humana Paredes. The sand dust settling. 8-4 the score. Humana Paredes not the most technical at the net on that occasion. Mashkova. Good use of the net from the Canadians to win the point. At the moment, they just seem like the team with their tails up. They seem like the team in the ascendancy, despite being behind in sets. 9-4, though, in points here in the second. Just in from Mashkova. That was far improved by her. Hashtag FIVB World Champs if you want to join in the conversation, the worldwide conversation about this World Championships beach volleyball event here in The Hague, Apeldoorn, Amsterdam and Rotterdam. Currently the Canadians in the red, leading this second set. Can they take it to a third and deciding set to decide second place in this pool? Meppelink and Van Ursel have already won and topped the pool after the Guatemalan pairing of the Rihanna's Maria had to withdraw. Mana Paredes set digs for Piszka. Again, spiking with a plonk. 11-6 the score. Mana Paredes, Cymbalova. Clever from Mashkova on that occasion, just realising that Piszka had committed herself and Humana Paredes was nowhere near, and that deception would work better than power. Cymbalova utilises too much power to make it 12-7. The touch off Humana Paredes. The point going Kazakhstani's way. Into the net from Mashkova's serve, just offering up another opportunity to the Canadians as we go to the technical timeout. 13-8 the score. And in that Brazilian and Spain match, it's 8-all in the third. Absolute brilliant one there. In fact, the Spanish pairing of Marco and Garcia have just gone 9-8 up.
Just tight, she's like going right by me. They're peeling on you a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah, if it's tight. But if it's off, they're gonna go like okay. Corner. Okay. Okay, right away here, let's go.
And we come back to the court after the technical timeout. In the second set, 5 points the difference. The Canadians have the lead. Mana Paredes serves. Cymbalova. Piszka's there, blocking insanely well to make it 14-8. Mashkova really has met her match today. Cymbalova. Mashkova. Humana Paredes was there. She'll get an opportunity to spike herself, but that time Cymbalova stands firm, and the block was excellent from the Kazakh side of the net. Piszka. Cymbalova throws herself at the ball, but can only deflect it out of play. 15-9 now. The Canadians ticking their way towards taking this to a third set. Just on the line for Piszka. Well, the Kazakhstanis can't believe it. Inch perfect, and Mashkova looked on amazed. Mashkova once more digs. Cymbalova up off Humana Paredes, and nothing she could do to keep that in play. Fantastic from Cymbalova. Right-handed spike. Mashkova will serve. Humana Paredes sends Piszka back. She has to aggressively dig over the net. Mashkova, oh, nearly kept alive by Piszka, but not quite. (16-11) the score. Mashkova will continue. Humana Paredes lifts the dig for Piszka. Cymbalova does fantastically, has the opportunity at the point herself and takes it. And the Kazakhs are coming back here. 16-12. The first set took 21 minutes. The Spanish are still a couple of points clear as we go to a timeout over in the Brazil versus Spain match, which is taking place in Apeldoorn in Pool K in the men's section. 13-21, 21-16, 10-12 the score. That's the scenario here in Pool A, though, in match 2. It's Humana Paredes and Piszka of Canada who are leading the way by 4 points. In the second set, but they are a set to love behind.
What's it gonna be in the second set? Kazakhstan coming closer, or Canada going for the win in this set? Audience, make some noise for both teams.
There they come from the timeout. 4 points the difference. The Canadians in the ascendancy at the moment, but Mashkova to serve as the dust off the sand drifts past her. Piszka. Cymbalova's there. The dig from Mashkova. Piszka trying to get up to block, can't do so. And once more, the Kazakhstani team edging closer again. It would be some effort if they could see this off in 2, with the way the Canadians have played throughout. Mashkova with the serve. Humana Paredes digs, and then the spike cross-court again from Piszka. She really has excelled herself today. This really is a pair for the future. The 22-year-olds battling hard to stay in this and try and claim that second spot and the automatic spot into the next round. Mashkova just on the line. 17-14. Cymbalova waits to serve. Clips off the net. Humana Paredes sets up for Piszka. Mashkova has to fall down to her knees. And then the point from Cymbalova. 17-15. And it's just 2 points the difference now. Can the Kazakhs get it back to a tie on Cymbalova's serve? 17-15 the score. Humana Paredes, the dig, Piszka. Cymbalova keeps it alive. She can make it a point the difference. She does so. 17-16. This really is impressive stuff from the Kazakh team. The Canadians are crumbling at the moment under the pressure from the Kazakhstani pair, ranked, or seeded I should say, 1 place below the Canadians here in the World Championships. Looking at the closeness of this pool, the third place team on form deserves a place in the next round, but whether they get one or not, we'll have to go to the statisticians for. Humana Paredes into the net, and suddenly it's 17 points apiece. Well, Cymbalova and Mashkova have just kept on going, plugging away, making it difficult, and they've not allowed the Canadians to settle into a rhythm in the latter part of this set. And what a difference it could make. Cymbalova's serving continues to be the difference at the moment. Piszka off Mashkova picks up a point finally. 18-17. And they change court. The team in yellow a point behind, but they've been in the box seat for a run of serves there. Taylor Piszka waits to serve. The first time in the World Championships at this level. Mashkova once more. 18 points apiece now. And the Kazakh team really are spiking well when they need to. It's about the pressure points. Mashkova is taking the chances when they can. Humana Paredes does well to keep it alive. Pishka into Mashkova. Well done by Humana Paredes, back up on her feet, and Mashkova into the net. And, well, where did that come from for the Canadians? They just don't know when they're beaten here. 19-18. And this one is really going to the wire. Can the Kazakh team finish it off in 2? Will the Canadians take this to 3? The winner gets an automatic spot in the next round. Similova, lovely cross court just inside the line. 19 points apiece. We've seen some close matches here. We saw Hayden and Bourne last night in the men's section. Taken all the way, 26-24 they won the first set. And this one really is neck and neck stuff. Humana Paredes digs. Pishka straight through the, scything through the defences of the Kazakh players. And it's set point finally for the Canadians to take it to 3. Taylor Pishka, pressure on the serve for the 22-year-old. Mashkova doesn't feel pressure. Pishka was stretching with everything she had. She took some power off it, and Humana Paredes could only flail at the ball. Mashkova serves at 20 apiece. Pishka takes everything off it and drops it in front of Tatiana Mashkova, who looks on astounded at the audacity of the youngster. Set point once more for the Canadians. Similova, Mashkova to bring it back to 21 points apiece. And this one just won't end. What a set from both teams. The Canadians were looking like they were running away with it for a long time. Those girls in yellow from Kazakhstan have done themselves proud to battle back. It's 21 each. Similova to serve. 24-22 in the first. They're 1-love up. Pour from Pishka. Humana Paredes. Pishka needs to get there, just about gets it over. Similova to make it 22-21. And it's a set point for the Kazakhstan team. In fact, of course, it's match point. Well, they can't say they didn't have the chances. And at match point, to serve like that is an absolutely atrocious serve in the end. 22-22 from an experienced player like Arina Similova. Pishka on the other end of the scale for experience. Mashkova up off Pishka. This will stay alive for the Canadians. It won't stay alive for Kazakhstan though. 23-22. And it's set point once more, and Taylor Pishka will serve for the set to take it to a decider. What an absolute cracker of a match, this one. Pour from Mashkova, and long from Mashkova as well. We're going to a decider. It's 24-22 in the second. It's the reverse of the score from the first set. It's 1 set apiece. The Canadians have battled back here, and Mashkova and Similova have to go to a third set to see if they get the automatic spot in the next round here at the Beach Volleyball World Championships 2015. Here are the highlights.
No more letting up. Keep it at the big one.
Save the point. We've gone to 3. And the Kazakhstanis have a 1-love lead. Imana Paredes into the back court on the right-hand side as she looked. One the score. Just in for the Canadian pair, the ace coming. 2-1, of course, the final set only goes to 15, not to 21. Oh, nothing in that at all. Mashkova and Similova still arguing the point. Frustration on their faces. Piszka, who made her Grand Slam debut at Long Beach in the USA, where she finished 17th. Finished 5th as a pair at Fuzhou this year, where Broder and Valjas won for Canada. It's 2-2. Similova to serve. Never medalled. Similova. 3-2 to the Canadians. Canadian pairing have a hat-trick of golds on the Norcheka Tour. For both, it's their first appearance here at the World Championships and their first time in The Hague. Similova. Piszka gave Imana Paredes all the opportunity she could with the block. It wasn't enough, and it's 3 points apiece, and we're going to no doubt shadow each other right the way through the set once more. Mashkova serves. Piszka down the line, kept alive by Similova, potentially poorly so. Piszka once more. The Kazakhs look at each other in disbelief as they leave the ball, and it drops on the sand. 4-3 the score. Mashkova, long from her. 52 kilometers per hour the serve. 5-3 the score. Drifting long just. Not much in it at all, but enough to get the point. The weight of Piszka and Imana Paredes. Mashkova, the touch off Piszka. Off the net and down on the Canadian side, and the team in red. Disappointment on the face of Taylor Piszka. Similova to serve. They've got a World Tour ranking of 38, the Kazakhstani team, and it's in from Taylor Piszka once more. Change of court. The positivity all in the voices of the Canadians. Similova and Mashkova respond with some of their own. But that almost was like an afterthought. Simbalova digs. Mashkova up high. No opportunity for a Canadian response off that spike. Mashkova right-handed serve. Humana Paredes digs. Piszka digs and comes through with the spike. Doesn't spike, instead she tries to deceive Mashkova and then blocks, but just out from Taylor Piszka, and we're back to 6 points apiece. And this is where the Kazakhstan team are dangerous, because they don't stop fighting in matches. And it almost cost the Canadians the match last time, as they shot into a lead and then were pegged back suddenly by the Kazakh pair. Into the net it goes from Mashkova. 7-6 the score. Piszka serves. Simbalova over the top of Piszka, that time into the backcourt, and Humana Paredes was on the other side. Brings it to 7 points apiece. 15 points is all that one of these two need. These two teams to automatically qualify for the next round. The other pair will have to wait and see. Looking at how close this one is, though. On form, he should get a spot, but you never know. He's both had fairly comfortable wins against the Guatemalans. The Canadians won 21-11, 21-7. 21-7, 1-2 as the Guatemalans retired for the Kazakhstan team. Humana Paredes clatters into the net and 8-all the score. Off the antenna though. Of course the antenna counts as out. Piszka off Mashkova, who almost had to defend herself, and then she steals the point back, and suddenly the Kazakhs are into a point lead themselves. 9-8. Errors from the Canadians, and it's timeout called by the Canadians. They want to have a talk about it. They need to get back in front here. It's the final set of this decider. The winner gets an automatic point in the next round.
Keep going, hey? This is a great game. We need to fight till the very end.
They come back from the timeout. As they said, they need to keep fighting. They've got to keep going. Mashkova serves. Humana Paredes digs. Oh, Mashkova was immense at the net there. 10-8. Suddenly you see the difference between her and Piszka. And the age difference apparent. Wang and Yu of China have won comfortably 23-21, 21-16. Eventually the Spaniards saw off the Brazilians. And now we're back to 1 point in it, 10-9. The court here in The Hague, hold their breath. Mashkova, Simbalova again has to backtrack, but Mashkova finishes off in style to bring it to a change of court. Meppelink and Van Ursel, just to remind you, will take their place at the top of the table. And they'll have 6 points as Oyana, and Oyana had to withdraw. Piszka makes it 10-9, no, 10-11 though. These two trying to work out who will go through automatically and who will have to wait and see what their points ratio says. Mashkova, Humana Paredes has the opportunity, it's over the top and it's going to land in as well. 11 points apiece. 57 points so far for these two. For and against. They came in with 71 points won and 60 against the Canadians, Mashkova and Simbalova. 95 and 65, 95-4. 51 kilometers per hour as a serve. Mashkova makes no mistake, and she's looking cool and calm at the tail end of this one. 12-11, no time for nerves to show. Mashkova waits to serve. 3 points and they're through. Piszka digs. Humana Paredes spots the opportunity, takes the opportunity. Cross court over the top of Mashkova. Simbalova was nowhere to be seen. And the youthful Canadian pairing is still very much in this one. Simbalova. Out it goes for Mashkova at the most important of times. 13-12 the score. We changed court once more, and the Canadians now have just edged ahead. 13-12, a point in it. They need 2 more for victory and that automatic spot. Taylor Piszka. Simbalova, Piszka at the net, got the opportunity to block. Couldn't quite put the ball away. Mashkova will have another chance. Humana Paredes does magnificently. Can she get the point? Yes, she can! It's match point now for the Canadians. They have worked their socks off to get here. The timeout is called. It's 14 points to the Canadians, 14-12 the score. It's match point, but it's timeout.
That's so good. That's really good. Yeah. Hard for this point, hey? We're getting 15 right now.
What do you want to do? Fine?
Just stick
I'm going to grab ball. Hey, and you just do whatever.
Stick with it, okay. She's tired, hey?
Yeah.
Well, they're spotting the chinks in the Kazakhstan armour. She's tired, was the call. Match point. The two teams ignore each other as they head back onto court. It's the 24th seeds against the 25th seeds. The 24 seeds are in the red, and Piszka of that pairing will serve. The yellow of Kazakhstan, the 25th seeds, have match point against them. Simbalova will try and dig for Mashkova. Humana Paredes keeps it alive. She can finish this off here. She gets the point. They've done it. The Canadians have got the automatic spot. The Kazakhstan team will have to wait and see. What a finish to this one. Cymbalova and Mashkova have a conference by the net. Well, Humana Paredes said we must finish it off on this point, and they did exactly that. 15-12 it finishes in the third. They've won 2-1 in sets. The 24 seeds from Canada automatically go through in second spot behind Van Ursel and Meppelink, the first-ranked team here at the World Championships of Beach Volleyball in The Hague. Cymbalova and Mashkova will rue the errors they made, because they should have gone through potentially in straight sets there. They didn't, and the Canadians have fought back to win.
Nog 4 wedstrijden te gaan, die behoren allemaal tot het avondprogramma. Straks om 7:15. John Hayden en Troy Bourne uit Amerika tegen Philip Kabature tegen Mirko Gerson uit Zwitserland.
Well, they've got to be disappointed, the team from Kazakhstan. Their match statistics, 60 serves to 61, 2 sets to 1, 106 to 104 in attacks, 47 errors, 1 more from the Canadians, interestingly, 2 blocks to 1. It was a long one, that one, long match, 3 sets. Well, The Hague has been treated to some fantastic beach volleyball. Here are the highlights of that one. We're going to go down to the sand where Melissa and Taylor are talking to Tim Simmons.
But it was close.
Congratulations, Taylor. A good match between 2 evenly matched teams.
Yeah, we played them twice before. We've each won 1, so we knew it was going to be a really tough match going into today, and we just got to take care of our side, and I think we did that. So we're excited.
You're into the knockout round now, the round of 32.
Yeah, no, we're super excited. It's our first Worlds, and every game we're getting better and better, and we're learning. And this was a big win for us to come second in our pool to get an automatic berth to the next round, so we're super excited.
Are you excited that you have a day off before you start elimination?
Yeah, we couldn't have planned it better. It's really nice. Yeah.
Well, congratulations and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Well, what a win in the end for Melissa Humana Paredes and Taylor Piszka, the number 24 seeds from Canada, the world-ranked number 30 team, are through to the knockout, to the next round here at the Beach Volleyball World Championships 2015.